Hi everybody, Jk5 here with my second Topps Project 70 mail call video. Two boxes here. This was yesterday's mail. This is today's delivery. Yesterday's is a little bit damaged. Not worried about the contents being damaged though. I would like to start off by saying I am being very cautious with this. So far, I like most of the card designs. I haven't determined which is my favorite artist yet. And my current goal is to get the first card of each artist. By the time the last artist has released his or her first card, we might have a little idea what the early cards are doing. But I don't want to miss out if I find an artist that I really like, decide I like them later and I didn't get their first card and it's going through the roof. But most of the cards I've only bought one in the form of a 3-pack, which of course means you get them for $16.50 a piece, which some people might think that's still a little expensive, but is better than $20 for a single card. And I've only bought 3 or 4 5-packs. I do not see myself buying a 10-pack at all this time. I'm being very cautious because I burned myself in Project 2020 getting wrapped up in the Memorial Day hype and buying 10 packs and throwing my money away, and those cards will never recover. So I am not doing that this time. I am not going for a full set. There is no way, even at a 3-pack, that's between $16,000 and $17,000 to complete the set. And there's no way I'm going to do that. I think I'm going for the first card of each one, each artist, and then determining who my favorite players are and who my favorite artists are, and then concentrating on those cards. I do have some artists that I am starting to really like based on their first card. The names escape me because they're all new to me. And some players that I'm going to collect all of include Babe Ruth, Reggie Jackson. I think those are the only two so far that I know I'm going to buy them all or try to get a complete player set. But we don't know how many cards each player is going to get. It's not like Project 2020 where we knew every artist gets 20 cards and every player gets 20 cards. It's not like that at all. We don't know what the next day is going to bring. We don't know what the next week is going to bring. And it's going to get a little stressful having to check the site every day. Fortunately, the cards are available for 70 hours, which means if you want to buy a week's worth of cards, you don't have to buy any cards until Wednesday. Monday's cards, Tuesday's cards, Wednesday's cards. You don't have to buy Monday's cards till Wednesday or so. Here is my first invoice. Okay, so I like Distorted. I like Distorted a lot so far. Tyson Beck is back. Not so much this time. Not going to go after all the Tyson Beck cards like I wanted to the first one. Since I missed the first Tyson Beck card, the Dwight Gooden, it's one of the most expensive cards in Project 2020, so I will not be going back to get that unless the prices just plummet. Juan Soto by Naturel. I do like Naturel's stuff. I came to the party late. I became a Naturel fan late in the game for Project 2020, so I got a little catching up to do there. Did not get the Jackie Robinson, so I'm not going to have a complete 2020 set of Naturel, unfortunately. Hank Aaron is another one. I'll go after all the cards of his that are made. No, doesn't matter who the artist is. So let's jump in here. A lot of cards to open, but I don't think I'll open them all because that's just kind of tedious on video. I have not received a foil yet from either. Did not get any 2020 foils, and I have not received any foils from 70 yet. There's the Tyson Beck. That is Shohei Ohtani. See, again, I haven't followed baseball for a while, so I don't know who this is. Uh-oh, sorry for the bump. My dog's down here. She's stumbling. She's very old. Let's take this out of the bag and see what we've got. I mean, it's a good looking card. Don't get me wrong. And it looks like a Tyson Beck card, even though it's a different style than Project 2020. You can see his signature, I guess. It just looks like a Tyson Beck card. And then you got the, where is it on the back? There it is. Can you see the Topps logo shiny there? To help prevent counterfeiters. And there you go. So I only got one of that. Whereas Project 2020, I would have bought a 10-pack of Tyson Becks once I decided I was going to get his set. Okay, here it is. It's Pedro Martinez. It's darker in person than it was online. But I do like the, sorry for the glare. I'm going to have to pull out my light. I forgot to set my light up. I'm going to stop for a second and get the light out. All right, let's try again. This is distorted Pedro Martinez. A little better without the reflection with the new light. And it looks better in this light too. It's still a little dark. I think the website was a little brighter, but that's okay. This reminds me of the Rat Fink era and the Sports Freaks, the Baseball Freaks cards that came out in the 70s and maybe early 80s. Not exactly the same style, it just reminds me of that. I love horror movies, I love monsters, I love Jason and the Argonauts, and Ray Harryhausen, Cyclops. So that's what reminded me of this and why this appealed to me. Let's see what it says about Distorted. Philly-born artist, illustrator, and animator, armed with a pen, a paintbrush, a canvas, or a sketch pad, she creates original characters as well as twists on pop culture figures. She has worked with brands like Reebok, blah, 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 blah. I'm glad women are on board now, too. I had no idea, first of all, who Distorted was, and now I know it's a woman. That's great. So I got a 3-pack that included this, and then a 5-pack additional. Let's go to the end of the box so we can see if we can skip that 5-pack. There's Pedro Martinez Distorted again. Go to the middle here. Okay, Hank Aaron. This is a good looking card. Again, I don't know who the artist is, so I'm going to take the card out of the shot here and read it real quick. Chuck Styles is a Philadelphia-based multidisciplinary visual artist whose subject matter, color usage, and concepts highlight the richness of black culture. His artwork has inspired and touched many around the world. Styles' work has been recognized to celebrate heroes and heroines who fight injustice and amplify black voices. Great. This is a beautiful card. So I may be going after Chuck Styles' full set if they all look like this, because this is really great. And I hope someone like him concentrates on the legends, the classic legendary players. All right. I don't think I got a 5-pack of that, even though I was tempted to. I did want to get a 5-pack of Naturel's Juan Soto, but dropped the ball, waited too long. Forgot to order a 5-pack. Mike Piazza. No interest in collecting Mike Piazza cards. I only bought this because it was part of the 3-pack and it was the artist's first card. I do like when they put the rookie card logo on there, whether it's just the RC or the All-Star trophy. This is Kelly Risk Gravel, Graval. It's a nice looking card, just no interest in Mike Piazza. Even though I did watch him play when I was watching the Astros back then. Pedro Martinez. Did I only get one Juan Soto 3-pack? I think I did. Again, trying to be cautious, man. Justin Turner. No interest in collecting Justin Turner cards. This was the first card from this artist, whose name escapes me at the moment. And I like the 1982 design a lot. So it's a good looking card, and this is Jonas Never. I think for Jonas, if he keeps using the 82 style, I'm only going to buy players I like. I don't think I'm going to go after the whole set of his. Someone tell me if I'm a fool for going back into this. Because I've wasted a lot of money on Project 2020. Never going to see that money back. And a lot of the cards are good. A lot of the cards I like, but there's a lot of junk, a lot of crap in there. Naturels I really like. I really grew to like. I didn't understand them at first. So I didn't buy the Jackie Robinson because I didn't know what I was looking at. So there's a regret there. But pretty much like everything he's turned in for these cards. So Juan Soto. I meant to buy a 5-pack, but I only got the 3-pack with each player from that day. I don't recall what the print run is of that, but I think the lowest print run we've had so far was the Pedro Martinez, and that was around 2,600. And I think the highest to date, excluding today's cards that have closed, there's Pedro Martinez again. I think the highest was close to 13,000. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. One more in this box. Pedro Martinez. Oh, there goes my phone. And Pedro Martinez. Okay, I'm going to stop the camera for a second, regroup, and then open that second box. All right, I'm back. Let's fly through this. This box was delivered by FedEx today. What did I do wrong? I missed the... There we go. Quick look at the invoice. Okay, we got the Snoop Dogg one, which I think is horrible. And Tommy Lasorda, the Ken Griffey Jr., which I opened some before, but this is just a 3-pack. So this is just 2 3-packs. There should be 6 cards in here. Derek Jeter. Looks like he's got jaundice. Jk5, I think, just becomes a mess. I like the new Griffey card here with the errors. Tommy Lasorda and Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is just lazy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's going to be 6 different cards in here. Ken Griffey Jr. I showed this in my previous video. It's a card paying homage to errors and miscuts. Got the grammatical error down there, the logo printed backwards, of course, the miscut, and the waviness. That's all I noticed. There might be a couple more errors in there. Put that aside. Tommy Lasorda, Mr. Cartoon. I grew to not like Mr. Cartoon's stuff because he would put his name and even his face on some of the cards from Project 2020, which really turned me off. But again, first card of Project 70. I do not plan on buying any more Mr. Cartoon cards from this. But Tommy Lasorda is a coach we used to see at the Astrodome a lot when my dad had season tickets to the Dodgers, Lasorda was so much fun to watch. So we kind of had to buy this because I don't think we're going to get a lot of coaches out of this set. There's the Topps watermark. So yeah, can you see that? It's a good illustration, no doubt here. And he did not put his name on the front of the card that I can tell right away. There you go. Uh-oh. Battery's running low. Gonna make this fast. Snoop Dogg plus the other artist. This is just lazy. So this is Snoop Dogg. Just lazy, lazy, lazy card. But a lot of people bought it. Hurry in before this battery runs out because I don't want to wait to finish this video. Jk5. And this is Vladimir Guerrero. I mean, it's just so busy. I think it's a bit much. And that's what I started to think of his Project 2020 cards. I do like the splash of color here and there. I don't know why I was worried about the battery dying. I could have just plugged it in, stupid me. Anyway, back to the Jk5 Vladimir Guerrero. I like that Jk5 started adding color. It really makes a difference. The black and white just got tiresome to look at, in my opinion. Still think these are very busy, and I haven't looked at the detail of it to see what he's hiding in there. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Okay, that's Dios Patria Libertad. Yeah, there's stuff hidden in here. Someone else can show you all the Easter eggs, but I'm just going to give you the general look right there. All right, 2 more cards in this box, and then I'm done. Derek Jeter. I like the old style of it, but he's also looks like he's got jaundice. He does not look healthy in that photo. So I don't think it's a good card. And I think the print run, if I recall correctly, was kind of low for a Jeter. And the artist is Nicholas Heller, better known as New York Nico. It'll be interesting to see who his next player is and what style he goes for, but the yellow face just doesn't look good to me. Last card of this video is Keith Shore. Okay. Almost more of the same from Keith Shore. Some people are big fans of this. I thought it was, okay, it was fun at first, but they all look alike, in my opinion. So I don't think I'm buying any more Keith Shores after this unless it's a player that I gotta have, and I can't think of anyone. If it's a player that I'm going to collect out of this set, yes, I'm going to buy it. But other than that, I think I'm going to skip them all for this round. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this quick video and listening to my rambling. I will see you soon in another video. Take care. Bye.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball.